All right. Good afternoon, good morning, good day, good night. I am Man, and welcome to I Am Sure Sports as we continue to track what is happening at Mount Pleasant. I just want to share with you some information that is set to be released to the press. This is some more breaking news. Just things keep on unfolding. But in the meantime, as usual, once you come onto the platform, I'm going to ask you to hit the like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and share the content with others. This is, like I said, a story that continually evolves and just keeps on changing. And I think bringing clarity to it and helping the people to understand what is happening is so important that I decided that I would share with you some more information, like I said, that I have here. I've been talking about the dossier that was stolen from the filing cabinet and the special, box that I've kept the backup in. Now I have to remove myself from a particular location, and now I am in an undisclosed location because this thing is getting serious. Now, there has been a release. It says a release from coaches of MPFA led by Theodore Whitmore. And this is the release, right? It says, for those of you who don't know, MPFA is Mount Pleasant Football Academy. That's the name of the club that plies its trade in the Jamaica Premier League. It says, we are aware of the information in the public space regarding myself and my coaching staff at Mount Pleasant Football Academy. This information grossly inaccurate and borders on being malicious. I wish to categorically state that myself nor none of my backroom staff have been fired by Mount Pleasant Football Academy. We were employed to do a job with clear objectives which we surpass in both seasons. We, as a staff, have had a tremendous 2 years at Mount Pleasant Football Academy, and it is quite unfortunate that this is how our tenure is being viewed. All right, now very important. Excuse me, right? Very important that that be noted. All right, it says we created history at Mount Pleasant Football Academy, and we inherited a failing club and turned it around immediately. We won the club first ever championship in our first season and took the team back to the final in the second season, losing on penalties. We also qualified the club for its first ever foray into the CONCACAF Club Championship. We also brought a structure and a professional way of operating to the club. We have also presided over the club's first major sale of player, Trevante Stewart, to a top 5 European league. I wish to clarify that we had 2 year contracts at our time of signing with the club, which was ended recently. We both had agreed on extensions in principle, but in the end, we didn't manage to achieve an official extension for a few reasons. On behalf of my staff, I wish to thank the ownership of Mount Pleasant Football Academy for a fruitful journey. I also want to thank the players, the support staff, and our incredible fans for our successful time at Mount Pleasant Football Academy. I wish the club all the best moving forward. Now, with that as well, it says Mount Pleasant before our arrival and after our arrival. So the 2022 season, this is before their arrival. This is Coach Whitmore and his staff. This is the record. This is factual. This is why I believe that this is a bad move, and I can't see any good outcome from this move. I think the repercussions of this are going to go on and on and on for years. It's going to take a while for Mount Pleasant to rebuild from here. So here is the record. 2022, this is the season before their arrival. The team had 41 points and they were fourth in the regular season and they lost in the quarterfinals. in their first season in 2022-2023, they increased the points from 41 to 46 points, 5-point increase. They finished third, one position change upward, and they lost in the quarterfinals the year before they got there, and in their first year, they won the finals. In their second year, 2023 to 2024, they moved the team's total tally to 59. They won the regular season. So from the year before they got there to the year, this season, they added 18 points. And they moved the team from a fourth place team to a first place team, and they lost on finals. Now the record speaks for itself. I don't know, like I said, I have given you what I believe influenced the decision, and I cannot see how they recover from this. But here's what I know. And my recommendation to Coach Whitmore, who I believe has had a successful time in the JPL, is your homegrown Montegonian. Montego Bay United, they have just, by mutual consent or agreement, not extended the contract of the Brazilian coach, the Santos, who was there. I think ideally that's somewhere that you could go. I think at this time of your career, with the good you have done at Mount Pleasant, I think it is the right time to pick up a club. Because going further, from my understanding, over 18 players are being released. Either their contracts have ended, or their contracts are not being renewed, or they're going to be paid up and be released from Mount Pleasant. Some of those players, you could actually get with you at the club that you go to. So that is my recommendation. I think this is you're in a good patch, and you need to ride this wave. Coach Whitmore, don't let this discourage you, right? I continue to support Mount Pleasant, but I don't think at this time this was the right timing and the right way to do it. In fact, remember last year, if you remember clearly, Harold Thomas came on because there were already words out there to replace Coach Whitmore. They wanted to replace him and hand the job over to Davian Ferguson. And this is where I must commend my blue blood brother, loyal soldier. The coach brought you there. How could you ever pick up the job when the coach is being released? And so Coach Whitmore stayed. They went to the finals. I think at that point, Coach Whitmore should have sat down at the table and said, listen, before the season begins, I need an extension. Listen, once you win the league, you sit at the table. You should not have allowed the contract to run out. That's the only thing. I know sometimes people will make promises because a person will say to you, yes, we're going to, and then these things happen. And again, Coach Whitmore, I will say to you, listen, don't take people's word. Put it on paper that something be signed. All right? Again, people, I encourage you, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. There's more to come on this. Lots more to come on this. And as the story turns, I will be here to give you all things Mount Pleasant. And please, I ask you people, don't go calling me no tapalaya anymore. Right is right. And you have heard me say, like, when I believe on the field there have been bad decisions, especially in the finals, I've spoken about it in a respectful way. But as it relates to him being relieved or not extending his contract, this is not on him. The record proves that this coach has gotten the job done and should be rewarded with a contract extension. Mr. Gould, give me a call. Give me a call, because it's not too late to go back on what has been done. It's not too late. Call him in. Don't let ego destroy this. I know he's probably upset and probably said, no, I'm not. Sit down. Let management come in and sit down and mediate. Let's bring back the staff back. And this is not about money, because I know that the money that they were getting, you could afford to pay it. So let's do the right thing. I am management. This has been I Am Sure Sports. And as usual, when it gets to the end of our programs, the end of our talk, we say, we are over and we are O-U-T out of here. Please leave your comment in the comment section, the questions you have, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. So long. I'm out of here.